Yo, welcome. Sit back and let me tell you about what PC games are free for you to enjoy this week. And my apologies because we're starting off with an early access, request access, annoying thingamajiggy. But at least it's taking place in your bedroom, so a win-win, I guess. Now that I'm reading this shit that I'm writing out loud, that was kind of a weird intro. But anyway, Mini Royale, a funky battle royale in a super cool setting in some rich ass kid's bedroom. And to be fair, it does a great job at serving many that was pretty cool kind of moments. Particularly the elevation difference on the maps really add another level of shit, I wasn't expecting that, and that spice is always nice. The gunplay can use a bit of smoothing out, and overall the game can use a bit of polish here and there. That said, this bad boy is in early access, pre-alpha, very early stages, can be fixed with a morning pill kinda thing. And considering that, then it's off to a good start. I'm sure the developers over at Indigo Blue will sort out all of these tiny things here and there before the game is ready for release sometime in Q2 2024. If you wanna join and take Mini Royale out for a spin, you can sign up on the Steam page. I didn't wait for too long to get the response, so hopefully you shouldn't either. And remember, links to all of the games mentioned in this video are in the description as always to make your lives a little bit easier, even if YouTube doesn't seem to be too happy about it. I got this video takedown email from YouTube during the week for one of my videos because I was linking to the Epic Store, which according to them falls under spam, deceptive practices, and scam policies. And to be fair, I know there's a lot of shit on the Epic Store, but Mama YouTube wasn't happy. If you enjoy my content and want to send Mama YouTube the finger, then fist pump the subscription button. Thanks a lot, and let's move on. Next up, we have Jected, another early access, but this time sitting in with mostly negative reviews, so a rough start out the gates. Funny enough, most of the Steam reviews are calling this bad boy rejected, dejected, and ejected, which I wish I would have come up with. Jected is an action-packed racing, arcade battle royale type of thing. A mix I didn't think I would ever say. There's an added spice of being able to eject your dumbass by taking some shortcuts on gliders, grappling hooks, and jetpacks for some added heat. It steers a bit weird for my liking. It's like driving behind a 90-year-old in a car. You know what I mean? It's just a bit of ziggity zaggity. But considering the amazing price of $0, it's for sure worth its asking price. I'm a bit surprised because it's published by THQ, who have provided us with a ton of decent to very decent games in the past, and several of their games actually have my world famous Sickfishsticks seal of approval, like Desperado 3 and Gothic 2, which you might accuse of having graphics from what I would say Jesus' time, but believe you me, this bad boy was juicy back in 2005. Anyway, back to Ejected, which you can pick up over on Steam. Next up, we have something that freaks me out. To be honest, this teddy bear freaks me out. And I don't know what it is. Is it the way he's running, the boots, the extra plump booty, or the head to rest of the body ratio? I really don't know, but the rich teddy adventure wants your eyeballs. You play as a teddy bear who has been summoned to some or another realm to save it from an impending doom. To do so, you'll travel through a series of portals that lead to different parts of this mystical world in your quest to save it. In short, it's an action-adventure platformer with an interesting twist, free to grab over on Steam. If you're quick, you can still get your hands on Blazing Sails and Cube 2 over on the Epic Store. We covered them in our last video, and if my dumbass is smart enough, I'll remember to link with a card or something, because there's no point in covering them again, to be honest. But starting October 19th, Blazing Sails and Cube 2 will be replaced by Eternal Threads and The Evil Within. Eternal Threads is a single-player, first-person, story-driven puzzle game of time manipulation, choices, and consequences. To be honest, I think Eternal Threads is more of a TV series than a game. It's more watching and narration than puzzles and action. A single story approach from 6 different perspectives unlocked at different rates. Visually, I think it looks great and a fun way to spend a few hours. The story and the characters are not very unique and the pacing is a little too slow for my liking. But considering it's $0, changes that to a fairly good deal. Next up, a true heavy hitter. Casual fun for the whole family. The Evil Within, created by the father of horror games Shinji Mikami, the daddy of Resident Evil. The Evil Within is a third-person survival horror set in the present times. You impersonate the detective Sebastian Castellanos, who is called along with his two teammates to Beacon Mental Hospital, where a suspect is on the loose after having slaughtered several people. Normally, this wouldn't be a strange situation for a seasoned detective, however, things soon take a much darker turn, and here the survival in survival horror really kicks in. It's an excellent mix of action, stealth, and horror. If you liked any of the Resident Evil games, you will most likely like this as well. It wasn't running too smooth on my machine with some interesting lag spikes, but that might just be me and not the same for everyone. It is without a doubt and for sure worth having in your digital library, and it's also one of the better free games that the Epic Store have been so nice to throw our way this year. So if you plan on getting anything I mentioned, remember, go to the Epic Store from the 19th of October and at least get your hands on this bad boy. Remember, casual fun for the whole family. Next up we have Diabotical. It's not a new release, but I don't think I've covered it earlier, so I thought I would just throw it in today's video. A free-to-play, fast-paced multiplayer FPS set in a colorful robot universe. Create your own Eggbot and join the community in playing over 15 modes and 30 maps. It's giving me old school Doom and Quake vibes, and to be honest, that's not a bad thing. Perfect for a quick gaming session. It's sitting in with 4.8 out of 5 stars on the Epic Store, and it doesn't have any blockchains or NFT garbage, so I guess that's a good thing. If you're missing a fast-paced FPS that doesn't take itself too seriously, then head on over to the Epic Store and give Diabotical a go. There are a few time-sensitive games that are free to play for a limited time. Most of these only have a day or two left, but you might be able to get a few hours with them, so I'm always in a dilemma if I should add them or not, so today we're adding them. Starting off with Forts, a physics-based RTS where you design and construct impressive fortresses filled with devastating power. Firepower, that is, to blast your enemies' buildings to pieces. To be fair, if you've ever wanted to make your friends rage quit and damage your friendship beyond repair, then this is the perfect game for you. It's free to play for a few more days. The crew Motofest are extending their free to play session until the 20th of October, or a total of 5 hours, whichever one comes first. If you've already tried this baby out for more than 5 hours, well then sorry homie, this one's not for you. I don't think I need to explain the crew Motorfest. I mean, we can all see what's going on the screen, so if you want to take it for a spin and you haven't yet, you have until the 20th of October. Battlefield 2042 is also running a free weekend to allow you to take this FPS shooter for a spin. It's just about to release Season 6, containing a new map for close quarter goodness and some Halloween goodies to celebrate the season. If you want to give it a go, then be quick so you can still get a few hours of noteworthy gameplay. And that's pretty much all I had for you in this one. I hope you enjoyed my video. Thumbs up if you liked it, thumbs down if you didn't, subscribe if you haven't, why not? Thanks a lot for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.